kind of a SOB, doesn't it?
That's not the only time I've heard that. And we also thank Nick for offering to give our listeners the opportunity to win the book, The Murder of Vincent Van Gogh. After listening to this, you answer the question and send us an email to darkandstormybookclub@gmail.com and you may win.
Yes, and good luck.
So now we're on to Splinter in the Blood by Ashley Dyer.
Splinter in the Blood is written by Ashley Dyer, and Ashley Dyer is a pseudonym for a collaborative work by two very well-known mystery writers. Margaret Murphy is the founder of Murder Squad, a past chair of the Crime Writers Association, and a former writing fellow and reading round lecturer for the Royal Literary Fund, a Crime Writers Association short story Dagger winner. She has also been shortlisted for the First Blood Critics Award for crime fiction, as well as the CWA Dagger in the Library. She has published 9 psychological suspense thrillers under her own name, including Darkness Falls and Weaving Shadows, and a trilogy of forensic thrillers under the pseudonym of A.D. Garrett. Helen Pepper, the other half of Ashley Dyer, is a senior lecturer in policing and forensics. She's been an analyst, forensic scientist, scene of crime officer, CSI, crime scene manager, and crime scene coordinator. As a crime scene investigator, she examined over 10,000 crime scenes, ranging from thefts and fires to rapes and murders.
Wow.
Later, as a crime scene coordinator for Durham Constabulary, she supervised CSIs in over 50 major incidents. She's a member of the Chartered Society of Forensic Sciences and has a wealth of experience in the investigation of crime, from simple thefts to murders and terrorism. She's an author in her own right. Helen has co-authored as well as contributed to professional policing texts. She is a judge for the CWA's Nonfiction Dagger Award and is forensic consultant to both the Vera and Shetland TV series, as well as the series Bancroft.
Wow, sounds very impressive.
She's got her chops.
I wonder if she's ever seen the Nutshell galleries.
Don't know, because she's in England, so I'm not sure if she's ever come to the U.S. and seen them. But
seems like it would be up her alley, though.
Yeah, you would think. Yeah. Splinter in the Blood came out this year. It is, I would say it's more a thriller type mystery. Now you have to picture this scene. A man is sitting in a chair and there's an overturned bottle of liquor beside him. He's been shot in the chest. A woman is standing over him and she has a gun.
Seems like we already solved it.
Okay. The man in the chair is Detective Inspector Greg Carver.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. And he is the lead detective on the Thorn Killer case. The Thorn Killer, he has killed 5 women. And when their bodies are found, they are tattooed over their entire body.
Oh my goodness.
Head to toe, with very strange leaves and weird markings and eyes. The first victim, the eyes were closed. The second victim, the eyes were partially open. The last victim, the 5th victim, the eyes were completely open.
Ooh,
that's
sounds
creepy.
Yeah, I was just going to say, this sounds like a very creepy book. Perfect book for the fall.
It really is. Now, Carver, the woman standing over him, is his partner, Ruth Lake. She is a police inspector also. She has a gun in her hand, and what does she do? She walks around the room, cleans up everything, goes into his room where he had all his files. She takes every one of his files, all his papers, puts them in a box, walks out the door. Then she calls the police.
So there's obviously a lot more to this story.
There's a lot to this story. The story focuses around Greg Carver. He awakens. He's in a coma in the hospital. He's been wounded terribly. He has a bullet lodged between his heart and his spinal column. They don't dare take it out because he is in such bad shape.
So he's alive.
He's alive, barely, but he's in a coma because he has a brain injury, but they can't figure out where the brain injury came from. He's sitting in his chair.
Oh, wow. This sounds like a good book.
It's a great read. It just grabbed a hold of you. The first thing with this woman standing over him, what the hell is she doing? She's supposed to be his partner.
So I guess if you want to find out how this ends up, you're going to have to get Splinter in the Blood by Ashley Dyer.
It is a really good read. I recommend it. It was one of those that I had to finish and find out what happened before I could go to sleep because it was just, it kept moving the whole story. Just
now, would you classify this as a psychological thriller or procedural?
Police.
Well, it was sort of a police procedural because it went into the investigation that they were doing on the Thorn killer, how they were looking for this killer and what steps they had to do. But then the other part of it was the dynamic between Ruth Lake and Greg Carver and what was the story there. And it was just, it's a nail biter. So it really is. And the ending is just,
I think I'm definitely going to read this one. Is this part of a series?
This is the first one. If it is a series, they don't say anything.
Do they leave it open for a series?
They leave it open. The ending is it ends this chapter. Of course, you figure somebody is the Thorn killer and the steps they go in. They have to look at the history of each one of the victims. I will tell you one thing. One of the things that the pathologist reports to Ruth as she investigates, because she takes over because Greg's in the hospital, the tattoos that were done on all the victims were done by hand with a thorn.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
And
that's dedication.
Wait a minute. And the poison that killed them was in the ink. That was that comes out very quickly in the beginning. But
that's diabolical, though.
Isn't that? And some of the victims were alive for up to 2 weeks.
Wow.
Well,
Mom, I think that this will go on your list of good books this year. It
definitely goes on my list of you need to read this one.
We will update our show notes with the information about this book if you're interested in checking it out. You can always go through our affiliate link on Amazon to purchase it.
Like I say, it just came out in May of this year, so it's only out in hardback.
What a great way to approach a book with these two great authors working together.
Yes.
Two good minds.
You can't see a line between this one, but they knew their stuff because you can tell they have forensic science behind their abilities.
Well, Miss Helen Pepper seems to have a great expertise in forensics, so I'm sure that all the forensics are up to snuff.
Yes, it was an excellent read. I highly recommend this one.
Well, thanks, Mom, for sharing that with us. Okay.
Very good.
And that brings us to the end of our 25th episode.
Ooh, we're doing it. I don't know what we're doing, but we're doing it.
Little tweaks here and there, and we hope
all to make this a better experience for ourselves and for our listeners.
We hope you enjoy it, and we hope you're reading Force of Habit by Alice Louisi. That will be our review book next week.
And back up what we were just talking about.
Go to our website. It was a dark and stormy book club.com. And there you'll find links to all our shows and our social media. And we also have an Amazon affiliate button, which you can order through our website. Click on the button and it'll take you to Amazon. It doesn't have to be an order for books or anything. Anything you order from Amazon, you can do through that website. It doesn't cost you an penny, but it helps us out, and we could really use some new equipment.
So Anne mentioned our social media. So we are on Facebook, and that's at Dark and Stormy Book Club. That's our group name. And Twitter at Dark Stormy BC. So look for our shares and tweets and posts and all kinds of goodies.
And send us your reviews.
Another
comment
thing you can do on our website is sign up for our newsletter. And if you sign up, we'll be happy to send you that version. We plan on sending one out the first of every month, and it will have our recommendations, upcoming events, and anything else we want to put on there. We are going to be attending the Collingswood Book Festival in Collingswood, New Jersey. We're very excited. It'll be our first official event that we are going to have a booth. It'll be October 6th.
And it's booth 111.
Yes, come find us, please. We're going to have some giveaways. We're
drawing for a prize. Please come visit us at the Book Fest.
We're very excited. Okay, well,
all right.
We're going to wrap this up now. We've been rambling way too long.
We thank you for listening. We'll see you next time. And remember,
life would be boring without a little mystery.
Bye.